Hello, this is 5. This, like the last episode, is recorded back to back. I'm recording 3 in one day. So yeah, I'm in a very good mood today. I'm trying to keep the good mood up, but this is a little bit more of a serious video, but it's also kind of positive. It's more positive than a lot of other topics I have planned to make future videos on. And I feel like I'm not going to make a topic about something like more sad or whatever when I'm not feeling that way, because it's easier to talk about it and elaborate properly when I'm more in that mood. Even if I'm a little sad, it's easy, but I'm in a very good mood today. So the topic of today's video is just overthinking. There's no real way to overcome it if you have it real bad, but just like ways to think about it, I guess, that will ease it a little bit, you could say. I overthink a lot about a lot of shit, a lot of stupid shit. And it sucks, but the whole point of this video and this yap sesh is at the end of the day, they're just thoughts. So sometimes it can be overthinking bad, and like, I don't know, I'll use a relationship as an example. Like, you're thinking, oh my god, she's cheating on me because fucking, and this whole connect the dots of why these stupid reasons. So, like, you piece all this stuff together when in reality it's nothing, and it's just you're overthinking. Or it could be more negative, where it's like you want something to be a certain way. Like, let's say you like a girl, right? I need to find Cole. Let's say you like a girl, and reading signals is hard. I can tell you from experience, reading signals is very hard, and even the stupidest little things, you can go off like, oh, she looked at me today. That means she wants to marry me. Like, that's kind of extreme, but it's also, if you really like something, you want something to go your way, you're going to think about the positives, because you're not going to, like, you might, like, oh, she'd never go for me or something, but, like, for the most part, you're going to be like, oh, like, she looked at me. You're going to think more positive, even if you don't, like, believe in it. But, and, let's say, an example, I don't know, you stalk one of her social medias, and because we all been there. Like, what? Who are you judging? Stalk her social media. There's something that you could slightly, ever so barely relate to yourself. Like, let's say you wear a shirt of a band or music artist you like to school, and she posts on her Snapchat story some picture or like a TikTok with a sound or song from that artist or band, and you're like, oh, well, I like that, and she likes that, so maybe like she likes me because she knows that, like stupid shit like that. And I'm just using this as a relationship example. You can apply this to anything really, but it works the most with the relationships because that's where a lot of overthinking happens. At least for me, I've had a girlfriend for almost 2.5 years. It's overthink a lot, stupid shit out of nowhere. Even if nothing's wrong, things can be going perfect, and thoughts will come in, bad thoughts, and it's like, shit. And there's nothing you can do about it. You kind of just have to, if you're overthinking in a positive way, I'd say if it makes you feel better, keep thinking that way, but don't act on it, because you can hype yourself up like, oh yeah, this is going to work. She likes me, blah, 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 this is great, and she definitely doesn't, type of deal. And it's like, that's bad. You don't want to put yourself in that situation, like, confident you're gonna ask this girl out and she's gonna like say yes and be your girlfriend or whatever. And I'm just saying girl because that's me, but it doesn't matter, boy, girl, whatever. And then you could get rejected, and it'll make you feel like 8 times worse. Like, you feel 10 points positive, it makes you feel fucking negative 80 points negative, type of deal. It's like, you don't want that. So I'd say if you're overthinking in a positive manner, just keep thinking about it. If it makes you happy, be like, sweet. But don't act on it unless you have actual, like, good proof. So let's say she adds you on, like, you put some little things together, and, like, she sends you a friend request on something, or she follows you on something. And, like, obviously, someone does that, you don't instantly go, oh my god, will you marry me? No. Just talk to her. Talk to them. Whatever. Like, I feel like that's a better example. But if you're overthinking in a negative way, just remember at the end of the day, they're just thoughts. There's a chance it might be true, but it's a very unlikely chance, because it's like confirmation bias. Like you think that's the truth, so you're like, yeah, that's the truth because I think it. Subconsciously you think like that's how it is, and you'll feel that way. But in reality, it's usually not. Even if something pieces together way too well, it's usually not the case. It's usually, I say, too good to be true, even if it's not good. But that sort of thing, where it's like you feel like it has to be this way, and it's not. It's nothing. Because sometimes it might make more sense that, example, it is that way that you overthink it is. But in reality, it's just not. And that's the way life is. Slightly bit longer video, but that's 5.